Well, I think that we have moved from nascent. Nobody talks about nascent anymore. It used to be used as a ploy to shut up people from making demands on the process. So once you make that demand, they say, "Oh, it's just a nascent." We are no longer nascent. We've transformed. We are moving into transitioning into democracy properly. And so I don't like that nascent thing, because I understand what. But having said that, you see, if you say inclusion, for instance, you want to talk about women participation in
youth participation,
people living with
disabilities,
with the vulnerable groups and all that. But if you say in terms of electoral politics, you would want to ask whose responsibility would that be. So, for instance, INEC does not field candidates. You give INEC your candidates. That's what our law says. So there are political parties who have responsibility to field candidates. So if they field all men, if the parties field all men, INEC has no, under the current law, has no power to say, please go and change it, include women. So advocacy has to be on the political parties to create either affirmative positions in terms of quota for women. We can make that as a law, that political parties can give us 40% of their candidates to be women, however they are able to do that. So when you now come to the secondary election, which is the one INEC conducts, the people can have a choice to vote a man or a woman. So the contest for power is actually within the political party space, and there is not enough, in my view, honest view, there is not enough advocacy for the political parties. The laws also, because you have a male-dominated legislature, for instance, sometimes the advocacy, the pressure that needs to bear to make laws, inclusive laws that see politics from the lens of inclusivity, is also facing some challenges. You know what the gender bills have suffered it ought not to be so. So we in X-raying 25 years of this leaping that we're doing, we need to now begin to say who has to do what. Because that's not the conversation. Most times we model everything up and say, "Oh, INEC did not field women. INEC does not field candidates." It's as simple as that.
Yeah, but I'm not sure people are saying INEC, because that's clear. That's crystal clear that INEC doesn't field.
Oh, Victor, it's clear to you. If you go outside, you'll be shocked by the level of misunderstanding of some of these simple, what you call simple issue. There is just like you saying NEPA. You are saying NEPA because you are used to it. So now it's a business. Somebody has responsibility to give you, but you still say you are still holding some other person responsible other than the person you have business transaction with. So it's the same mindset. A lot of people don't know who does what. And that advocacy, because of that lack of understanding of these issues, the advocacy to pressure, to put the point, who goes to the National Assembly? Who are those? The politicians.